Morning. Are we ready to repeat?
On this special edition of the Wild West Bass Trail, some of the best anglers in the West are competing on an unknown lake with a new set of rules.
That is awesome.
Nice one.
This is the Pro Cup series on the Wild West Bass Trail.
Got him.
This is a good one.
Welcome to the Wild West Bass Trail. This is the Pro Cup Series. The Pro Cup Series will put some of the best anglers in the West in for a twist unlike any tournament they've fished before. This is a catch and release format. Every bass over 13 inches will count. In period 1, 8 anglers will compete in a seeding round. The top 6 with the highest total weight will move on to round 2. In period 2, anglers will battle in a head-to-head competition. Whoever outfishes their opponent will move on to the final round. The final 3 anglers will compete against each other, and the angler with the heaviest weight at the end will be the Pro Cup champion on Lake Camanche.
The whole strategy is to just keep catching them, and put the heat on everyone.
Of course, all these anglers are phenomenal, so it's going to be a shootout out there for sure.
You know, you can look at maps all you want, but you're gonna have to pull up somewhere and get on some fish in a hurry.
Well, I'm honored to be here with these group of guys. There's guys here that have multiple top 10 finishes, that have won phenomenal events. So to be competing against them is an honor in itself.
It's early in the spring. I feel like the fish should be moving up. We got overcast, so I'm gonna do a little bit of reaction as well. I'm just gonna go fishing and do what I do.
Period 1 of the Pro Cup on Lake Camanche begins with all 8 anglers fishing on the western third of the lake. General Tire Pro Angler Ty Au begins the morning as far north as he could, looking for spawning bass.
Boom. Yes. I'm on the board. That didn't take long.
1.49.
149. But yeah, I saw that fish's reaction. I knew it was gonna take long. I threw it in there. He turned around right on it. He was pretty aggressive. Little guy with doesn't have a ton of experience, so I don't care. I can run into 100 of those and I'll catch him pretty quick. Oh yeah. Spotted bass. 154. Hey, they're getting bigger.
Alex Niopis was selected to compete in the Pro Cup after his dominating victory at the Super Clean Showdown on Lake Shasta.
There should be it's a spawning area right here and a staging. There should be fish cruising up shallow here. There's one.
.60.
Thank you.
Alex reels in his 4th bass of the morning as we move over to Ryan Friend, who is using a finesse technique, the float and fly.
Yeah, never been to this body of water. Never seen it. Drove by it a couple times, but never have been on it. Heard some really good things about it. I know there's some giants in here, but today with this format, it's a little, you're not necessarily hunting giants, but you know, I'm a finesse guy anyways. Finesse is just what I prefer to do. It's how I grew up. It's what my dad and grandpa taught me as a kid, and my comfort zone. Nice one! All right, so yeah, it's good healthy spot. That's all I've caught today is spotted bass pretty much, and like I said, they're just nice and thick in this lake. These are good spots.
Jeremy McKay has 3 bass on the board already. Jeremy is fishing shallow, looking to stay in the cut.
Just need to catch more fish. I got just under 5 pounds. Just looking for one bite at a time. There it is. Get in here, buddy. Get in here. There we go. $156?
Yes, sir.
I'll take it. One at a time.
Period 1 of the Pro Cup on Lake Camanche will continue right after this.
For For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
At Mercury, we put our newest engine through 3,286 of our roughest tests ever. Because once you're on the water, we want to make sure it's ready to give you thousands of your smoothest experiences ever. Introducing the all-new V8 Mercury Verado. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
We've paired one of the most iconic hulls in the history of bass boats with a proven lineup of trusted accessories. We're bringing you best-in-class value and performance, leaving others in your wake. Turnkey value, turnkey performance. The Pantera 2 is an overachiever in the 19-foot category. Once you hit the throttle, you'll feel the rush, and there's no looking back.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
The Wild West Bass Trail is brought to you by Lucas Oil, made in America, sold to the world. General Tire, anywhere is possible. Super Clean, super fast, super easy, super clean. Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, because what you fish matters. And by P-Line. We continue round one of the Pro Cup on Lake Camanche, with period one coming to an end soon. Who will make it on to the next round?
I saw him, I caught him. Love grocery shopping. You know what? Seeing them, turning around, catching them, man, feel like a little ninja sneaking back up on them. Got him.
We have a fish on, is what we got. Not a very big one, but every fish counts. 108. That is a Wild West monster.
There's a bite. I'll boat flip it right here. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Not a giant, but another 1.5 pounder, I'll take it.
Got him. Just like that. Come on, baby. Come on. Got you good, sucker. Oh, there goes $1. Anyway. Got this guy. Got another one. 1.58. So I'll take them.
With just minutes left in the first period, Bryant Smith reels in one final bass in hopes of moving up the leaderboard. That's the end of period one and time to send 2 anglers home. Ryan Friend lands the #1 seed with 16.85 pounds. Vince Hurtado just makes the cut, which means Ken Ma and Alex Klein are going home empty-handed. There's your top 6 heading into round 2 head-to-head elimination round.
Round 2, it should be fun. You know, unfortunately I drew the hottest angler in California right now, so that's going to be a little tough.
You know, we're just gonna have to see. It's gonna be a whole different zone, different area, and I'm just gonna have to kind of get a feel for it. Hopefully I can do that quick.
Yeah, Ty, this guy, he can catch him. So it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be stressful, I'm sure, as those updates come in, but I'm looking forward to it.
Period 2 begins in 3, 2, 1.
really what I want to see, but we'll take that one. There's one.
Here we go. Fish. Oh, that's a good one. Come on here, come here, come here. Yes. That's what we want.
Largemouth. Boom! So you look at that fly, that thing just, I mean, it didn't even penetrate all the way through that lip. You know, that's why you got to fight them so carefully with that little small hook. I mean, that thing's just sitting in there, you know, it's as easy as that. So, but we got him, he counts, throw him on, see what he weighs. 257, we'll take that. As Takahiro Mori would say, I take that.
Action on Lake Camanche for the Pro Cup Series will be right back.
General Tire was born more than 100 years ago, right here in America. We've spent the last century tackling every kind of road this country has to offer, and especially the places without roads. So you know that with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Want to achieve the highest performance out of your outboard engine? Introducing the newest product from the makers at Lucas Oil, Marine Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. Lucas Marine Fuel Treatment stabilizes fuel and eliminates corrosion. It cleans and lubricates the complete fuel system. Perfect for marine outboard applications. Eliminates the need for higher octane fuels and will not void your warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Hey everyone, Super Clean Pro Alex Klein here. First thing I do when I get off the water, grab a bottle of Super Clean. Take a couple sprays, spray it on your boat, grab a rag, quick wipe down. Works super fast and super easy. Keeps your boat looking sharp on and off the water. I highly recommend a bottle of Super Clean today.
At Mercury, we've spent 844,419 hours reshaping power. And this will give you powers you never knew you had. Powers over Mother Nature, powers over the laws of physics, even the power to impress your kids. Introducing the all-new V8 Mercury 4-stroke. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
We're halfway through period 2. In this round, it's head-to-head, and only 3 anglers will be moving on to the championship round. Let's head out on the water with the battle between Bryant Smith and Alex Niapis.
Fish.
.07.
All right, thank you.
I would see, you know, around every couple bushes, you'd see a fish spook off, and there'd be an old bed there. And I was like, man, I just need to back off of these things instead of trying to look at them. So I backed off a little bit and started just skipping that thing, you know, trying to stay as far away as possible because, you know, it's only 1.5 to 2 feet deep where the sticks are, and trying to pitch as many of them as possible. And that's how I've caught all my fish this period.
Got that one. Come in here. Come here, baby. Yes!
Woohoo! Another 1.5 pounds on the scoreboard. Right there. Yes! There you go. Cool. That's what I'm talking about.
When 160. 160, climbing up there.
Bring him in on this side.
All right. 163.
Agreed.
I didn't get a very good hook set on that one, but maybe he'll hook himself. All right, hey, they all count. We'll take that spot. Come on. $130. This little healthy 130-pound spot. Thanks, buddy. Big one, dude.
Ooh, this could be the one.
All right. Grabbing the hair. There we go. Got him. Oh, spot. Sweet. That one got it. There's another reason why you don't pull too hard. If you pull too hard, you either break your line or you just pop them right off. It's all right, we were due for a retie anyways. Perfect. See what this guy weighs. 180.
That's the end of period 2 of the Pro Cup. It's time to see who will be moving on to the championship round. In our first pairing, first seed, Ryan Friend, Vince Hurtado, come on up here. Let's see who moves on. Ryan Friend with 21.15 pounds. You're moving on to the championship round. Congratulations.
Good job, man.
With 16.06 pounds, Tai Ao, you're moving on. Congratulations. Bryant Smith with 12.54 pounds. You are moving on to the championship round. Congratulations.
Good luck. Thank you.
There you have it. Tai Ao, Bryant Smith, Ryan Friend. They're going to the championship round. Gentlemen, we start all anew. It's a new tournament. Good luck. For the championship period, the final 3 anglers will be fishing in Zone 3, the eastern third of Lake Camanche. Bryant Smith begins by fishing shallow around submerged trees.
Got him that time. All right.
143.
143. All right. First fish, championship round. Let's keep it going.
Got you that time. All right, cool. About time. Wasted my time. Yeah, I hooked them 4 times. Yeah.
160.
A little personal at this point.
Do a bunch of cartwheels for me. Oh, you're hooked good. All right. See what we got. 174. Nice little spotted bass. Pound 3/4, which those add up.
Don't go anywhere. The Wild West Bass Trail will be right back with more action on Lake Camanche for the Pro Cup Series.
At Mercury, there are no limits to the lengths we'll go to make sure you have no limits either. Unlimited adrenaline. Unlimited fun. Unlimited weekend. Except maybe having to go home eventually. Introducing the all-new V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. so you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
We've paired one of the most iconic hulls in the history of bass boats with a proven lineup of trusted accessories. We're bringing you best-in-class value and performance, leaving others in your wake. Turnkey value, turnkey performance. The Pantera 2 is an overachiever in the 19-foot category. Once you hit the throttle, you'll feel the rush, and there's no looking back.
When shooting extreme long range, I can always depend on my Macmillan ELR Beast.
Macmillan fiberglass stocks, molding the way America shoots.
The Wild West Bass Trail is brought to you by Mercury Marine, go boldly. Bass Cat, feel the rush. Fitzgerald Fishing, not just another rod. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. And by Protect the Harvest. The field has been narrowed down to just 3 anglers for the Pro Cup on Lake Camanche: Bryant Smith, Ty Au, and Ryan Friend. Ryan Friend continues to use a float and fly around an island.
You're going good if I can keep on a stretch with fish. I've been catching, maybe about the same number-wise as last period, but seemed like there's a few more pushing that 2-pound range. Nothing real big this period, about 264 or so. But we're just kind of playing a numbers game and trying to just catch as many of these, 1.5ers as I can. I just figure if I can catch 2-pound-and-a-halfers in 5 minutes, that's 3 pounds. I mean, that's as good as catching a 3-pounder. So.
Yeah, through years and years of bed fishing, I think one of the most important things is being able to read the fish and seeing its demeanor. That one swam real tight to the circle, fast and aggressive, so I knew it was gonna bite. One, 5, 6. Any bend, any turn is what I'm keying in on. Of course, I'm cruising down the bank, keeping my eyes down, and looking for any fish that are locked on that I can catch pretty quick.
Oh boy, black little guy. He was heading the other way. Boy, when I set the hook, he was on the other side of those trees. Jeez. Got it?
171.
171. I'll take it. Look at all those carp right there. There. I'll go. 116. That's a baby. Getting back to grow up. It's hard to target the bigger fish, especially when you got limited time. Guys are catching up. There's a bite. A little bit better. Just had to stay off of them a little bit. Getting the bite.
Too flat.
Too flat. 2-pounder, number 3. Gotta keep it going though. Just trying to find, there's fish showing up on some of these walls that are suspended, and like I said, they're fish that may not spawn for another month from now. So I'm just trying to pick those fish off while they're up feeding. Some of them are still kind of sucked to the bottom, and I'm not able to catch those, but the suspended ones, if I can find a school of them suspended like that, I'm doing pretty good on getting those to eat it. But they're definitely eating different this period. Last period they were pretty aggressive. I don't know if it was just because I was around a lot more of them,
or what, but this period these fish have been a little bit finicky. They're not committing as much.
That is awesome. Oh. I didn't really think I was gonna get bit. I guess it is April. It's not March anymore. First topwater fish of the year.
You know, I got to catch him. You know, I think I fell behind Ryan and Brian. I know those guys are catching them. So, you know, I'm just not comfortable with what I have. You know, these fish are definitely in here. I think I'm on the right stuff. It's just a matter of finding them. You know, I'm learning this lake as I go, and there's already a couple of areas that I'm going to go back to right over there where I caught some. So again, I'm going to go back and clean those areas up and, you know, find more spots, and hopefully I can come home with the win.
That's the end of period 3, and time to crown a champion on Lake Camanche for the first Wild West Bass Trail Pro Cup. You guys all pretty much tore it up this last round, but there's going to be only one champion, of course, and we got to get right down to the nitty-gritty. In third place, with 21.99 pounds, Bryant Smith. With a margin of victory of .54, Ryan Friend wins the 2019 Pro Cup Wild West Bass Trail. Congratulations on Lake Camanche.
You know, fishing Wild West, you get to compete against a lot of the best anglers that there are out here, and so when you beat them, it doesn't matter if there's 10 of them in a tournament or 150. When you beat them, you've done something pretty special. And you know, I got all the respect for Bryant Smith, Ty Al, all the guys that fish this deal, and man, they're so hard to beat on any given day. So yeah, it feels good. It feels darn good.
Next time on the Wild West Bass Trail, the Pro Cup continues. We take some of the best anglers in the West and challenge them on a new lake.